Hey guys, welcome back to another build video. In today's video, I am trying to build the house from the series The Vampire Diaries. I don't know how accurate it is because I haven't actually watched this series, and there's kind of a whole story about why I'm doing this house even though I haven't watched it, because I know that kind of sounds ridiculous, but I'll get to that in a minute. First, I just want to say that I'm sorry for kind of the lack of videos. I'm pretty sure I skipped a week and I try really hard to release at least once a week. But basically this video had to be the next video that I was going to release, at least concerning my building series, the Sims 4 builds. It had to be the next one, and I couldn't release any more build videos. I actually have ones that are already made, already edited. I just need to do the voiceover. And then I got sick, so it was really hard to do voiceovers for other things, and it was hard for me to speak for a while. And then I got addicted to playing CSGO, but I haven't released any video on that because I kind of suck. I'm still getting used to the game, still getting used to shooting. Anyway, it's just nothing to do with Sims. Anyway, so let's get into the main reason why I'm building this house. And just for the record, because I haven't actually watched the series, a lot of the pictures that I got my references from were from this website. I will have the website linked below so you can see which pictures I was referring from, so you can kind of see how well I did based off of those pictures, considering I haven't actually seen the house in the series. And maybe one day in the future I'll be able to watch the Vampire Diaries and actually redo this house, and maybe even, like, if I'm not completely broke, then I'll get the vampire game pack, I think that's what it's called, I'm not sure, and use some of those items because it kind of suits the whole vampire theme we have going on. But yeah, anyway, and I do also want to add, before I get into the story, that I thought it was going to be this huge mansion. I believe this is the Lockwood mansion, I think that's what you call it, I'm not too sure, don't quote me on that. But yeah, I thought because it said mansion, it's going to be this insanely huge house. Now, either I got the scaling wrong or I was lied to, because I used the biggest lot I could find, and there's like this whole bit of awkward space that I didn't get to use, but you don't even notice it in the screenshots, so don't worry about it. Anyway, so let me tell you the story. My sister is completely amazing, and we have kind of like a special thing going on about us. It's actually quite incredible when you think about it, and my lucky number is 12. Okay, that's just a fact. My lucky number is 12, and the reason for that is that my sister and I are exactly 12 years and 12 days apart. She was born on the 4th and I was born on the 16th. She is 12 years and 12 days. I don't think it's 12 hours, but she was born like before me, like with 12 kind of as a distance. So 12 has been my lucky number for quite a while because my sister is absolutely amazing and she means the world to me. So when my 12th video was going to be released concerning my building series, I had to do something that involved her, because if you know me, I'm kind of sentimental in that way. It's kind of weird, but yeah, anyway. And I decided that it had to have something to do with her. So I spoke to her about it. I was like, listen, my 12th video is coming up. 12 is a lucky number for me. What would you like to see? Like, what type of house would you like me to build? Because, you know, that's what I do. I build houses in The Sims. Or I was just like, what structure do you want? Like, I can do a park. I can do, like, a shopping center. Like, what would you like, you know? This video is basically all about her. And she said she really loved the house from the Vampire Diaries. She loved the Lockwood Mansion. So I did a bunch of research, I got a bunch of pictures, and I tried to recreate it. But because I haven't actually seen the series, it took me a really long time to do. Add that to the fact that I also got a bit of a cold. One of the days I had to stay home from school because my cold was really bad and I couldn't speak for a while. I actually lost my voice and I had to do an English speech. So I had to go to my teacher and be like, I can't speak. What am I supposed to do? But, you know, I did the speech anyway. So yeah, I started doing the house, and later I texted. I was like, "It is this house, right? Like, I don't want to do a random house and then it's wrong." And she said, "Yeah, it's that house." She also likes the house from Sweet Home Alabama. I think that's what she said, but again, I haven't seen that. I didn't know what it looked like, and I already had the pictures for the Lockwood Mansion, so I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna stick with this. So that's what I did. Over here, we just have the bedroom. There are going to be two bedrooms. This is going to be the red themed bedroom, and the other one is more of a blue theme. But yeah, I don't believe I saw any of the bedrooms in the photos, and I also didn't see the kitchen, so I kind of winged that. But I really like the kitchen. Like, I really like the way this house turned out. I feel like if this looks nothing like the interior of the Lockwood Mansion, which I'm pretty sure it doesn't, then it should be, because this is a really good build. Like, I like the build. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I decided to do. And I'm pretty sure, unless I flopped somewhere along the line, this is my 12th build that has been released. So yay, I managed to do this. It's basically just like an appreciation type thing, because my sister's awesome and I love her so much, and I'm really grateful to have her in my life because she's really cool. And 12 years, 12 days, it's pretty amazing. It's pretty incredible. So yeah, that was basically the main reason why I'm doing this, and also why it took me so long to release a video. It's really hard to do a build that you know absolutely nothing about. I tried to keep the idea of like a vampire theme going along, but I'm not a vampire. I don't know a vampire, so I don't know how well I got this. I just did this and I love the way it turned out. So if it's not accurate, I'm sorry. This isn't an exact replica of the house from the Vampire Diaries. It is more like a type of inspired build. I think the exterior looks fairly good. Again, I don't even know if I got the right house. I googled the stuff, and Google isn't always reliable, so this was the best I got. I do like the way it turned out, as I'm pretty sure I said a few times. And one thing that really confused me was that a few of the pictures where I saw, there was like 3 different fireplaces. Like, there were so many living spaces, and I didn't see any TVs in there. I don't know, I just didn't know why there's so many places to sit in that house. And again, maybe I got the wrong house, but it was just really weird. So this house has like 3 living spaces, 4 if you count the one up by the stairwell. It has 3 bathrooms, 2 bedrooms, that nice kitchen that I really like a lot. I think it turned out really good. We also added in a bar by the kitchen area. Or did I already do that? I wasn't watching. I'm sorry. I was busy just talking and I wasn't even watching. Anyway, so this is like another living area. I think this is the 3rd one, 4th one, 3rd, 2nd, one of the 2. And I think this is the 3rd one. I don't know. But in this living space, we do cut it kind of in half, so we don't use the entire space, and the rest of the space we'll use for a bathroom. And if you hear like this weird noise, it's like my chair. I don't know why it's making that noise. Every time I move, it like kind of squeaks, but I don't know if you can hear it. And I can't sit still. It's just not a thing I can do. Anyway, so over there we're just repainting it so that it's more red, because of the first thing I think of when I think of vampires is generally the color red and black, because I don't know, black death, red blood, and vampires are the dead that like blood. So I tried to kind of keep that theme a lot. I think the only time I lost that theme was with the blue bedroom. A lot of the other times I was looking at like reference photos. So like this room, I had no idea where to put it. It was really awkward. So I think it's as you go up the steps, and the picture I looked at had one of the characters, I'm not sure who, please don't crucify me for not knowing, but she was basically standing and she had like this dress on, and she was standing in this room, and there was like a lot of flowers and a place to sit. And after a while I was just like, you know what, this can be that room, like, why not, YOLO. So that's what I ended up doing. A lot of the time, I'm pretty sure if you take the photos I was using as reference, and if you take what I actually did, if you put them next to each other, you can definitely say, oh, okay, that's fairly close, you know, considering what I have in The Sims 4. I don't have many expansions, I don't have any stuff packs, any game packs, kind of limited. So if you look at it, you'll be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But the thing is, the pictures I saw, it doesn't turn around, if that makes sense. So one spot may be like, oh, that's pretty spot on. But when you turn around, you're just like, what is that? Because I didn't know what was supposed to go there. But anyway, like I said, I would really like to one day watch the show and then kind of come back and fix the error in my ways, because I'm pretty sure this isn't very accurate. But I didn't possibly have time. I'm in my last year of high school. I kind of need to focus on studies, and plus, I got CSGO and I really wanted to play the game. So there was a bit of procrastination going on there. But anyway, I like the way it turned out. I think it's pretty cool. If it's wrong, please don't crucify me. I really tried. And over here is going to be the bar area. What I did is that I put like a fence there, and it's kind of weird when you think about it, but it's kind of like those bars where, you know, there's like that flappy door. You can't see my hand movements. I don't know why I'm using my hands, but it's like this door that can flap open, and you can like walk in and you serve the people, and the people are outside. That is what that fence was supposed to be. And over there we have like this microwave area, and there's like a mirror behind it, and I think it's really cool, and I was really happy when I got that idea. I think I wanted to put like a tray of like drinks or something. I don't know what you call it. It looked old-fashioned, and it was like an old-fashioned milk jug or something. I was going to put that there, and then I was like, you know what, this place needs a microwave. Like, which vampire doesn't like to microwave their blood drinks before drink? I don't know what I'm saying. Vampires, you know. So over here we have the downstairs bathroom. It was really awkward to work with because it's like 2 spaces wide, and I'm just like, I can't put something on the opposite side because, you know, then you're stuck. I'm pretty sure we're going to do this room, and then we're going to move on to the 2 bathrooms, which I left for last. So over there on the table, in the end, I was actually planning on putting like a computer there. This was supposed to be kind of like a study living room type of space, but after a while I decided that with the laptop, or not the laptop, with the computer there, it was like too much space, if that makes sense. I didn't like the way that looked, so I just kind of changed it because we already put a picture above the front, so we didn't end up doing that. I put a bunch of these like pictures around, being like, oh, maybe those were like the previous owners in like the 18th century or something like that. And this is one of the bathrooms we do. So this is the bigger bathroom, and I love the way it actually turned out because I was just kind of experimenting, and I really like the way, you know, whatever I did, it worked. It really worked. And basically we have the bathtub, and then we have the sink, and I use those kind of like black pillar thingamabobs, I don't know what you call them, to kind of like a wall, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like a divider, but more than a divider. And I took those towels and I put them onto that divider, and it was insanely difficult to do. I'm pretty sure in real time it took me like 15 minutes to do, which is way more than it should have. Trying to get like the angle right and the height and like move objects, you know, all of the cheats. I just used all of the cheats. It was difficult. It was really difficult, but you know, I really liked the way it looked in the end, and I thought it was pretty cool because it's like a divider for privacy, and you can also put your towels there. So I thought that was pretty cool. Tooting my own horn. And then we have the bathroom right next to it. For some reason, I started off thinking that the black bathroom next to it, the slightly bigger one, that one was going to be red and black, and this one was supposed to be like a blue color, but that didn't work out. I think I just stuck with the red theme. Again, not complaining, I didn't mind that bathroom, and we're just kind of completing some of the landscape. So I added some more sand over there for one of the pictures I looked for. I think it was of the landscaping. I saw there was kind of like a lake, so I tried to put a lake in the corner of the property. I know it looks kind of ridiculous, but you know, I was just referring to the picture, even though it's not completely right, but that's fine, that's fine. And pretty soon we're going to get into the screenshots. That is kind of the outcome of it. The screenshots do go fairly quickly because I didn't want this to be a long video, especially because my voice is still healing after being sick. Going to see the inside of the house, the different rooms. Like over there is kind of the entranceway, and I think I took a few of the rooms in like a bunch of different angles just because there was like a lot going on. But this is basically how the house looks, and like I said before, I'm very happy with the outcome. And I'm really sorry if you kind of expected this video to be like an exact replica, because it definitely isn't. I haven't watched the series, so that would have been really difficult for me to try and do. Again, just as a final reminder, this was a Vampire Diaries inspired build. So with that in mind, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, please remember to leave a comment of what you want to see me do next, and also hit that like button. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.